Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Negatif.
Negatif, magnifique. You're like,
Sadia Latoudou. Okay.
I didn't say what to do. I said you. But that's
I'm
fine,
trying.
that's
I'm
fine. Yeah,
trying.
that's fine.
Okay. The first question I want to ask is, what do you think of feminism in Africa
What do I think
or in Senegal?
in Senegal? Feminism started to be a right movement, or I can associate that with women starting to see clear about society, about what they've been going through, because traditionally Senegalese women were assigned to be housewives, and from the 2010, from there I think women started to get more aware of what they can do, what they are capable to do, and they knew it by themselves. No men told them. That's what I think.
Amazing. Do you think most of your followers are women or men usually?
Good question. I think it's half-half. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's nice. We discussed how feminism can be reductive, like having a label. It's like either you're a feminist or you're not. You're either doing women's right or not. What do you think about that? Because you still fight for women's right, but you don't totally like say, oh, I'm a feminist. You don't like that label. So what's
Yeah.
your opinion on that?
I don't think that I belong to that label, first. And second, I prefer to focus on the goal I have, and it means that I prefer to focus on fighting and standing for women rights and for children, rather than introducing myself and saying, hi, I'm a feminist. I don't need it. I feel like I don't need it. The focus doesn't need to be there, and that's what I think. So I'm not.
No, yeah, I understand. You want the focus to be on the topic you're doing than just yourself or the
Yeah.
label.
Just myself, be just myself, and people usually get distracted by those things, the labels and everything. And here in Senegal, some people use the word feminist to act in another way that we don't need, that the society don't need. And sometimes I just don't want to be attached to that people because I don't need it.
I agree with you. What are some main issues that you think women are dealing with right now and need to be addressed?
Right now, there are so many issues, but the most relevant will be the fact that they are, unfortunately, some women that didn't have the opportunity to go to school and to be open-minded, they just fall into a hole and get married and make their husband or make a man as a project, and like they only project themselves with that man, and usually they get thrown up, and it's not a good experience for them. And we've been seeing on the internet lately a lot of anonymous people that talk about their experience, and they just talk about how bad and how suffering was that how can I say that experience.
Like child marriages, rape, is that what you're trying to go on?
Yes. I don't know how we say that word in English, but
Like-
incest.
Like when women get like raped?
No, incest is when you get
Oh, when you get married to someone who is within your family or close
exactly,
relative.
or even get raped
Incest. So yeah, you're right.
by a family member.
Okay.
Things like that happen here.
So then they're just married?
When those things happen, we just tell to the girl, why did you provoke him, or don't tell it to anyone because it's gonna destroy our family. So you get raped and you have to keep that secret, and you will have to live with that because it was a family member. But is that family member were thinking about your link when they did that to you? No, they didn't. And
What
that's
do you
what
think
it is.
should be done then for all of these issues? What should happen?
What should happen? I was talking about earlier about orientation, and I think young women should be more aware of their rights because they are always being attacked or threatened by men or by some family members because they are just abusing of their authority to manipulate those women, and they don't deserve it.
Let me know if this is an okay question to ask. I noticed it when my professor was talking too in her lecture in front of the class and during your time too. When you talk about women's right and then there's like men in the audience who say, what about men's right? What is your response to that? What do you think?
My response is they are. uh, in those contexts, that question is inappropriate because those men that are asking those questions know how unfair women live here in Senegal. They know that they are the ones that are privileged, and they have the privilege and don't want to give us any more freedom, and it's not fair. They would not ask those questions. That's what I think.
Is there anything else you want to mention that I missed? Because I will show this to my professor and maybe a larger audience. Do you want to get something out there?
Okay, I think that here I can only take the example of Senegal, but we are taking the next step for women's rights and everything because it's always been discussed, but now we are starting to act for that, and just wait for Senegal because we are going to be better and better inshallah.
It's already so amazing. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And one final thing. Would it be okay if you sang something about women's rights? Like even like a 10-second snippet if you like. Yeah.
I will just sing a little part about the song I made
Of course.
with that masculine artist, and Hulu nala, they jugal na hulu nala si, man hulu nala, they jugal na hulu nala si. It was a campaign that we made, and the words I said right now was, I trust you, get up, because I trust you, and you will make it by yourself. And it was for the women. Those words was for the women.
This was so powerful. You did amazing.
Thank you so
Is there
much.
anything else or good?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.